Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, the ACDP wishes to thank the Honourable Dion George for the sponsor of the Responsible Spending Bill. Now, we in the ACDP share concerns about the rapidly escalating public debt and debt service costs, which are becoming unsustainable. The debt service costs of 381 billion rand per year, that's more than R1 billion per year, is crowding out much needed expenditure on other much more important issues and items such as health, education, crime prevention, and of course, infrastructure development. The bill before us, the report, seeks to address this fiscal challenge by proposing a strategic shift to fiscal policy towards more responsible spending, and that makes sense. The National Treasury acknowledged the bill's alignment with the government's own fiscal strategy, emphasizing the importance of sound fiscal rules in enhancing credibility, mitigating risks, and reducing debt service costs. One just needs to read the National Treasury's documents when you see that they highlight the risks facing us. And this eminently reasonable bill sets out mitigating reasons and mitigating factors as to avoid those risks. Now, the ACDP in its elections manifesto also sets out the need for good stewardship of state resources. Another word for good stewardship is responsible spending. And given the urgent need to address spiraling public debt and debt service costs, it doesn't make sense why this bill was not accepted, unless, of course, one accepts the fact that it is a private member's bill. And as other speakers have alluded to, in the last 5 years, not one bill, including my innocuous animal protection bill, absolutely innocuous, was rejected by this parliament. Thankfully, in that case, the animal welfare organizations are all rallying behind the ACDP because of that bill, and we will bring it again in the next parliament. However, when it gets to this bill, it is regrettable that it was not considered, at least its desirability, and whilst the committee itself highlighted that it was positive and more consultation was required, at least it could have considered the desirability for the next parliament to consider. The ACDP will not support this report. I thank you.